All right, so I'm very sad because I do have to re-record this. Unfortunately, 20 minutes of footage gone, right? Just straight. I don't know why my microphone and my OBS love to do this, but not the point. The point is, Southwest Florida update is delayed. Real quick, that was satire. I thought it was really funny in editing, so yeah, back to the video. I think a lot of people called this, right? If we were to put like a huge bet out on it, right? I think a lot of people would have been up some money betting that it would have gotten delayed. Now, in true game fashion, when you have a huge update like this coming out, it is inevitable for it to get delayed somehow, some way, right? I know it's not a great comparison, but like GTA 6 has been taking forever to come out. It's not even coming out on PC. It's coming out straight for consoles only when it does come out next year, I believe it is. So you can kind of see how when you do an entire rehaul or make a brand new game from scratch, it takes a long time, which is exactly what they were doing. Now, they do have some messages for us to look at. Full transparency time. We are behind on schedule. We are at a point where a decision needs to be made about the launch, and this post is being made to keep you all in the loop and get your input on what our course of action should be. We have 3 options, each with their own pros and cons, which you will be able to vote on at the end of this post. Option A, we delay. If there is one constant with Strigid, it is that we are perpetually behind. This route would allow us to publish a product that we are happy with. However, that being said, more than anyone, we are also aware of how this will be received. Option B, we release as originally promised on the 14th, which is today. If you guys haven't noticed, that is today's date, so that's not happening. You might, spoiler alert, it's not. That's not the option that we're getting. As promised on the 14th, with a significant number of core features that were posted in our numerous development blogs development blogs missing. I can't read if you haven't engaged that already. It's just very hard. I don't know why. Very, very hard. Option C, we temporarily release the revamp as a standalone game on the 14th, separate to the existing experience, also with the same missing features as option B. Your data would not transfer yet, and you as the player would function as a game tester. This game would be free to play with developer products disabled, and any progress you make in it will be reset once we believe it is in a state of readiness to transfer. Your game passes from the main game would be functional in this experience. None of these options are ideal or what anyone wanted. Now that we are in the final phase of development, a large amount of things that we thought were ready either needed a full rewrite or significant changes that put us behind schedule. And we are now having to prioritize what features we think are most relevant to spend our time on. What will be missing from the game if you vote on B or C? Interactive jobs, that's a major one. That is a big part of the revamp. One of the things that I personally was most excited for, right? You know, Jupiter, Florida has it, kinda, in a lot of roleplay games like Maple County. They got it, right? Maple County. Oh my gosh, I can't speak. Maple County got it down for show. If y'all know what Maple County is, very, very underrated roleplay game. Similar style to Liberty County, right? Wait. Yeah, no. Something emergency response, Liberty County, yeah. Interactive jobs, tasks, job player interaction, a number of boat features, police radio, shopping, Rift, I don't know what that means. EMS/PD dispatching, house tasks, some criminal tasks, trailer lights, and a number of other small features will be missing from the game. A number of other things will also be simplified for the sake of launching a game with elements you recognize from the existing experience, not all of which are known to us at this exact moment. From a dev's perspective, A or C are preferred to us. As mentioned above, option A allows a better product to be released that we believe you as our players deserve to have. Option C allows us to iron out a significant amount of core balancing issues, see what players actually utilize, and of course, bug fix as much as possible. All of that being said, if the vote comes down to B or C, we are likely to bias towards C for the sake of the players who may not know about this post or aren't active in the Discord. To give an updated timeline on how long something like option C would occur for, this would effectively function as the already announced bug fixing phase after launch. Albeit, It will likely go on for longer than the aforementioned 2-week period. Lastly, we'll be closing #general. Sorry, I don't know why I said whoa, I don't know why I said that. We'll be closing general for the time being for the sake of the team's mental health. The entire team wants more than anything to release as soon as possible, and unfortunately, things do not always go to plan with small studios like ours. We thank you for all your support, and we will keep you updated once the decision is finalized. So, as you can see, they're trying to, respect the community's wishes while also not tarnishing the thing that we've waited genuine years for. I don't know if you were here in 2022, I believe this game was created. Just quick check. Created? Nope, 2020. If you were here in 2022, though, you do know that this update was mentioned a long time ago. It's genuinely been like 3 years plus since we've been waiting for this update. So, to wait 3 years and then not be able to wait like one more. What is 1 month to 3 years, right? So it's really good that they're not just forcing it on us anyways, just to make fulfill a promise or like a, I also don't think we should hold developers to like quote unquote promises when it comes to huge things like this, right? You want the game to be an experience. I remember my first time playing Southwest Florida, like the first week of playing it, absolute bliss. There was I genuinely did not enjoy anything more than Southwest Florida on Roblox. Planning bank heists with my friends, random races in the road, going on police chases, etc., right? Cool, amazing experience, right? So that leads to the question, do you want to have that blissful feeling again, or do you want to have a reason to complain? Just to get what you want, instant gratification, but complain about it anyways. I personally think that it's important that they take their time with this because there's so much going into this revamp that I would rather not miss out on, especially a lot of the core features of the revamp. Makes it kind of pointless to have the revamp in the first place if the majority of the revamp is missing. Enough of my riffraff though. Second screenshot, we got this one here. So option A1, a very slight majority, not a huge majority, 60% majority. And Kai says, now that the poll is completed and we have had time to discuss, we will be moving forward with a delay. We will let you know when a new launch date has been decided. However, to not risk a repeat of last time, this will likely not be announced until we believe everything is completed to our standards and has been tested fully. Lastly, expressing your opinion on the matter is fine. However, intentionally going out of your way to harass or badmouth members of the moderator or development team will result in a permanent ban from the game. We've waited this long. Please bear with us for a little while longer. So important. So important. Be angry, right? If you want to, right? If that's really truly how you feel, be angry. But don't be angry enough where you go out of your way to harass and try to pick fights with these people in DMs on the server, anywhere. Just don't, right? Keep your anger between you and your circle, because the last thing you want is, oh, I waited so long for this update, and I deserve blah blah blah, and when is it coming out? Blah! Just to get banned. You all that fuss just to get all your progress is now gone, right? You'd need a completely new account just to play the game. Why would you do that? And I can guarantee you there's been a handful of people that have already gotten banned for stuff like this because they just have that little intelligence within themselves, right? Emotional intelligence especially, to not, go and just freak out on a moderator. Do you think the moderators in the chat have had, you think they're the ones building the game? I mean, I'm sure some of the, scripters and builders or whatever, the staff, the direct game staff have moderator permissions and stuff within the Discord and whatnot, but just a regular moderator is just in there to keep violence without the chat and keep the chat organized and whatnot. You think XX Midnight Racer XX was developing? No, leave him alone. You are throwing away all your this is pretty much the equivalent, the game equivalent of working so hard to build up this lifestyle and then throwing it away the second someone disrespects you or you don't get something exactly how you want it, right? You go to a restaurant and the waiter accidentally, offers you something and doesn't know, oh, you're allergic, I didn't know that, because you haven't mentioned your allergies yet. And you start freaking out. It's like, do you know who I am? No, we don't. And then what? You're going to cause a scene? You're going to start throwing plates and stuff in the restaurant and go to jail for destruction of property? And throw away that lifestyle that you've worked so hard for just because you wanted to, have a little freak out? Yeah, no. Don't do that. Anyways, I'm glad that's delayed. I was very severely underprepared for it, right? Completely my fault, right? I know. I got 43 mil. If you're unaware, all your regular cars, non-limited cars, will be refunded to your bank balance. So this 43 will probably turn like 70 for me, right? But all your limiteds will be remodeled, and you'll keep those. The ones that you can still see in your garage, those are staying. Any limiteds that were removed because of the DMCA apocalypse are going to be remodeled and sold back on the market. So if you missed something that's now going to get remodeled, and like it was taken down because of copyright, you have a chance to get it. If you missed that one before that you really, really liked, in my case, the Viper ACR, there's two limited Vipers, and I missed both of them. It's really upsetting because I really love the Viper, right? Out of my friend group, right, I got 3 close friends, 3 best buds. Out of the 3 of us, I love the Viper the most. And you know who doesn't have the Viper, the limited Viper? It's me. All fingers point to me. So I'm kind of upset a little bit. I don't know if you can tell. And I've tried to cope so hard by using where is it? Should be in super. I've been coping so hard with the SRT Viper. The small wheel glitch on it, drag pack, and you're just blacking it out. And I've been coping so hard. I really want that ACR. Listen man, I'm upset. But I do want to say goodbye to my garage as well, because I won't be on this game until the revamp hits, right? The servers aren't dead, but Roblox's whole little chat thing that they have, dividing the chats up and Roblox select, etc., blah blah blah, makes it so you can't really get the full experience of the game without there being like a bigger audience in the game actively. So, car meets and whatever, it can still happen for sure, but it's a lot harder to get it going without like some type of status. Like if you guys know Dylan is Mayor, is my friend, my best bud. One of his recent videos was attending the last car show or car meet on this game, right? It's not gonna be true anymore because it's not updating today. But I'm not gonna be on here as much because like it's kind of hard to get those types of things going without like a presence like that, right? Like he's very well known in this community, but like randomly just getting it going, you're really, really reliant on all the people in here being around your age range or whatnot, like they can actually see your chats and whatnot. But real quick, let's just say a quick goodbye to my garage. This is hands down my top 3, right, cars in my garage. This R34 it's quick as freak, it's clean. I love this lavender color that I put on it. The wheels, I've not touched anything on this car in a long time. R33, this is not too special, just a little stance R33. Oh my gosh, speaking like I have no tongue in my mouth. It's just a little stanced R33, nothing crazy. Doesn't slide or anything like that, just regular car. This one slides, my drift car, my go-to drift car for sure. You can see it's not as aggressively fitted or anything like that, just a little regular car. My RX-7, I think this one might have a color change and that's it. Yep, that's it. A little color change, nothing crazy. I thought I was the hardest man on the planet when I made this Mustang black like this. I was like, yep, nobody got nothing on me. All my limiteds I do enjoy. Not this one. This one is my least favorite limited that I have. It's very slow compared to a lot like the non-limiteds. This one, wait, hold on, let me check. Yeah, no, this one eats that. This one eats that one. Not a limited by any means, but this one absolutely eats it. It's embarrassing. 370. Low black and red, right? Going on here with silver-ish rims, gray. I don't really know what to call that. This one I'm gonna miss a lot. I really do like this like vibrant gray. I don't know how you could call it. I don't know what to call this. Like it's a bright gray, which I don't know how you do that, but shoot. This Mustang, I also thought was hard when I made it. I have it like squatted a little bit, so it looks like it's going fast because you know when you drive and the car pulls up in the front. Yeah. All right. Cool. A lot of these I didn't do much to, like this RX-7. It's pretty basic. I like this like neonish lavender going on here. Don't know when or what I did to this car. I think this back wheel is a little bit smaller. I don't know. Very bad at gauging circle size differences if they're fairly close, which is really annoying. Right? I feel like I should be a lot better at this. This is the new M4. I'm not really gonna miss that. It's not going anywhere. It's gonna still be here, but it is gonna get refunded anyways because they're just gonna wipe the whole thing. I used to have like 50 or 80 cars in here, right? I bought the garage expansion because I wanted more cars. That DMCA Apocalypse nonsense genuinely murdered my garage, which is not fair, but whatever, right? All my VQs pretty much set like this, just slammed and stanced, very stanced. Hypercars, this was my first hypercar, right? This one means a lot to me. It's my son. He's great. Love this guy. Kind of got it copying the WRX swag with the blue and like the goldish rims, bronze rims. I don't know many people that have a Bugatti still. This one did get removed, but not fully, meaning I think it's going to get a redesign and be in the game. It's not a limited though. My P1, it's pretty cool. It's a little like a tan beige color on it. I'm not great with building hypercars, so these wheels are very ugly, I know. My fitment's also trash. Like just purely garbage. Alright? Very sorry. What is that? Oh, interesting. I love this car. I'm so glad it's limited. I would be very upset if I lost this car. I once again, that little beige color, but this one's actually done better. I think the white wheels complement it a lot. So very happy with this car. Also love the way this car sounds. The Venom, I'm kind of over it. At first, when this first hit the store, I was like, oh my gosh, they put it in the game. No way. But now I can't really drive it. I have the wheels as wide as they can go because it doesn't get traction. It's really bad. After 310, I believe, or 315, all traction just gone. I don't know why it does that, but oh well. Pickup. This is squad. This is just me fooling around. This is just trash, right? I'm sorry. Emergency, I don't got any. Your boy was not doing any heavy role playing on this, right? My bad. SUVs, I only got these two. This one's obviously faster by a little bit, right? Nothing crazy. I don't know. They're kind of boring. I'm not gonna pull them out. Sedans. This one's white. That's about it. I'm not gonna like. I was very focused on my classic cars more than anything, and my hypers, genuinely more than anything. A lot of the coupes as well, because that was my most full category. All these other ones don't have a scroll wheel on them. Hatchbacks, the starter car eats. The starter car tuned eats. Oh my gosh, eats. GTI, I love my egg. This one's also white. I believe all GTIs should be white. I don't know what it is. They just look so clean. Sedans, once again, nothing crazy. I love the Magnum in real life, but I did not do it justice at all in this game, which is very sad. Very upsetting. It's just not great. Look at the little wheel glitch on it and everything. It's just sad. I'm not gonna lie. This car is a bunch of BS. I'm not gonna hold you, right. I just put these rims on and colored it like this to make it look like, oh yeah, this guy's rich, millionaire. Yeah, I know, but it's not really. Not crazy. I'm not very proud of it. This one also has a scroll wheel. Once again, absolute copium here, and we also got my drift viper down here. Where are you? This one's pink with heart rims. I don't know what I was doing. I got my Ferrari still, which a lot of people don't have. A lot of people are very shocked when I pull these out. They're not as fast as I wish they were, right? But I think that is the beauty about Ferraris, is they are artistic as they are. You know, like I can appreciate a Ferrari just for being a Ferrari. But if you just bring me like a basic Lamborghini, like if you just pull this out, right? I'm not that impressed. Right? Every YouTuber and their mother had this in 2016, 17. So I'm not too impressed. But like the Ferraris, they're just Ferraris. And I don't know, it's like something just so distinguished about them, you know. My R35, I do like this little light blue color I got going on, sky blue. It's not crazy, but I do think it looks very aggressive, which I'm very happy with. Definitely the body kit doing all the work, a lot of the heavy lifting there, but not crazy. This one's my fifth favorite, my Slant Pacifica. As you can see, built for road trips and family events. I do have two 16-inch subs in the back. Very sorry to anyone with eardrums, you're cooked. I love this bike, but it is not upgradable. I do hope that does come in the update where you can upgrade bikes and stuff, or we get more like a bigger selection, right? I would like a booster, right? Listen, let me upgrade the bike. Let me get a turbo booster in the revamp, please, please. I would love it, but the HU is cool. Can't do much to it at all. And there's fat old exhaust on it, so that's really about it. Hope you guys did enjoy my garage a little bit. I'm very proud of a lot of the cars that I built, right? Especially like the tuning process, because I don't do too well with tuning in a lot of games. I'm lying. But like this one was weird because it was only final drive, so it was a lot of just like dragging the slider around back and forth and test driving and spending that. I think it was $5 grand each time you wanted to run a new tune. But you know, it is what it is. Hope you guys get excited for the revamp. Obviously, you have a lot more time now to get money up. I'm aiming for 150, I think, or like 200 million. Because if they're dropping a lot of the limiteds that got removed, you're gonna need a lot of money, brother. I don't know how to tell you. I think some of them cost like 20 mil or 30 mil. That would leave me with 13 left. And I know there's gonna be more than one limited that gets put back in the game. So, being said, get your money up. And as always, if you guys did enjoy, please leave a like, subscribe. Let me know what you thought in the comments. And I'll see y'all.